Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sunday vlog. And let me know in the comments. Every time I say vlog, I don't like the title of this thing. And I want to get some help on this. How about if I said, welcome back to the Sunday art sessions? Doesn't that sound better than the word vlog? Can somebody please help me? I have struggled with this so much, trying to come up with a better name. I don't want it to sound like a Sunday sermon, which it's not, but I think art sessions, the Sunday session. I mean, let me know. Like, I'd love some help on this. So I think I'm just going to think of it as the Sunday art sessions. It just feels better. Or the Sunday live stream. Or the Sunday stream. Maybe the Sunday stream's better. Okay, well, listen, you guys, I'm still in Portugal. It's really late. Been teaching this Art of Leadership workshop. It's been really, really cool. And it's late, so it's just a little, I had to wait for people to leave and go to bed, so I have this space. But behind me are all the bits and pieces of the days and what we're looking at and studying. But we had a really cool question on the first day, and I thought it was so good, and kind of we had a lot of discussion around it. I thought I'd share it with you because I think it's something that comes a lot up for a lot of us, and I'm always talking about, do what makes you feel alive, and feel into your work, be connected to this feeling, and make art from there. One of the women in the retreat was sort of raised her hand and said, well, what if I'm not feeling good? Like, I don't like how I'm feeling. I don't like at all how I'm feeling, and I want to make art, and I don't want to be connected to this thing, and and which is a great question, because it's all like, well, feel great and then make your art, and like, what if you're not? And kind of there's many nuances to this answer, but first and foremost, it's not like any feelings are wrong or bad. And of course you can make art from any place, from if that feels good to you and you want to dive into sadness and make art about it, like, that's great. That's totally fine, But if you don't, you get to feel this way, but then you can try to think about how you want to feel, and connect with things that do make you feel more positive or more uplifted. And we can do this. We can actually think about the things that would make us feel better, happier, excited, things that bring us alive. And the brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not. And that's a really great strategy for just shifting this place. And as you make art from there, it might not be so strong in the beginning, but it becomes stronger the more you kind of stay connected to that. And it's like just understanding that it's okay to have all these feelings, and that all are welcome here. And we want to bring all of ourselves to our art. And it's like when we, it's like laughing in the face of something that's really, really hard. It's super empowering. And it's like this minimizes it in a way. It makes it more possible to do things when we allow ourselves to just let go of something, or just highlight another way we want to be, even though there's something hard going on for us. We get to dance anyway, right? How do you play? How do you stay lighthearted in the face of grief? And it's like, yeah, that's harder, but what a great thing to kind of strive for. And like, what's the alternative, to feel that you're hostage to circumstances that make you feel a way, and so you just decide that I'm just going to stay there, even though I don't want to. So I love this idea that we can use our art, we can express any way we want to feel. Anyway, I just thought I think it's just really, it's challenging but important to know that you can use your art, you can use it as a vehicle for shifting the way you feel and decide what it is, how you want to feel, and make art from there. And even though it's hard, what a great thing to try to do, and to try to shift the way you're feeling if you don't want to be in that place. So anyway, I just think it's thought it was just a great question. We had this really amazing conversation around it. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this in the chat, because it's not always, unicorns and rainbows, right? Sometimes things are really hard, but from my experience, it's those hard times when I get through them or even during them that makes the most interesting art. And it brings on new kinds of work and depth and all of that. So it's just all about possibility. But anyway, let me know in the chat what you guys think about this. And let me know also what name you think I should call this Sunday vlog thing. If I don't want to say vlog anymore, I think that word went out of date about 10 years ago. So I'm just curious. Those two things would be awesome. You guys, I have a pretty cool podcast coming out. It's part 2 of this kind of strategies on how to be more connected to yourself. This is stuff I've been really thinking a lot about. I'm sort of off on the retreats now and planning things and thinking a lot about what I want to teach. And so I've just been thinking a lot about just different strategies and different ways of approaching our art. And so this podcast episode is about how to bring more presence, how to realize your dreams, how to think about your dreams, how you stay connected to yourself and others. So anyway, that's coming out. There's a link down below. I think I filmed that. I don't know where I was, but I think I was in Greece. So I think I was. So anyway, check that out. Please subscribe, and that makes all the difference. It turns out when you subscribe, the algorithms favor your podcast and more people see it. And the more people see it, the better guests I get to have. And I've got some really cool guests coming up. You're going to love these folks. I'm so excited to share. I'm not going to reveal it, but there's some really cool stuff coming. You guys, thanks so much for being here. And I can't wait to see and read the comments, your ideas, and your marketing strategies for this name would be really helpful. All right, you guys, thanks so much. Okay, I will talk to you real soon. Have the best Sunday. Bye, everyone. Hey, everyone. If you found this helpful, I have a whole lot more to teach, share, and inspire you with every single week. So join the Art2Life YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Okay, let's do this. Awesome.